Okay, so welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to use Mikhmon on your phone and how to access voucher creation and let's say also creating CSV files to our dev pay app. But I think I made a video for that for uploadings. Anyways, you go to your Chrome or your browser you have, then you'll search for Mikhmon. You go to this first link. So we shall look for any version you want, but apparently I think I prefer version 3, so I'll click on version 3. I have a number of ads here, but okay, version 3. Then I scroll down. Then I say I want to download Mikhmon version 3. So when I choose that, it will actually open up here and they'll give me two versions. So I have Mikhmon version 3 plus web server. Then I have Mikhmon version 3. So if you're going to install on a phone, we use this last one, this one. If you're going to install on a PC, it will actually give you a startup exe file. So you use this first one. For in case, apparently right now we are using a phone, so I'll go with this last one. This one, just Mikhmon version 3 without a web server. So it gives me direct files. So it's downloaded already now. It is 1.12 MBs. Okay, so I'll go ahead and extract my files. So go to my internal storage, download. Yeah, it's here. So it's here, right here. So it's a zipped file. So we need to extract it somewhere we want to access its files. So I can directly open there. Let me see if I just extract. Okay, I can select it. Then I say extract folder or extract to current folder. So wherever you want. When you press this extract, that means they are going to prompt you where you want to save the extracted folder. If you say extract to current folder, that means it will be put into the downloads folder where it is. So you choose what you want accordingly. So I'll press extract to current folder. So it will be given to me like that. So it is up here now. So this is a zipped file and this is a folder of which where our files are for the Mikhmon. So if I try to open them, the files are there, isn't it? Yeah. So we don't use a zipped file, we use a folder. So after that, I'll directly close that and go to Play Store, and I download a web server, right? So you download this app, a web server, then you click open. So we are going to set up our web server or our local host to be using the Mikhmon folder we downloaded. So to here, leave the port as it is. Then we only change the document root. So I'll press select. Then I'll say we need to select internal storage. Because that's where my folder is, into the downloads folder, then into the Mikhmon folder. Okay, so that means I have to select, I'll go back, I have to select this folder. So whatever I want is into Mikhmon version 3 master. Then I'll say select. So that means my directory root will be into the downloads folder, having the folder for Mikhmon version 3 master, the one I extracted. Yeah. So after that, everything is done. Then we shall go to service and start it. Meet new friends. So apparently they will give you some silly ads here. Then after the ads are done, you just do what? Just continue. Continue, then stop. So it has started at this address 192.168.100.59. So apparently I'm using I'm using my ISP. So for your case, it will be, if you're connected to your wireless, the address that will come here will be accordingly to the network you're connected to. So if you're connected to your service provider, it will give you the IP coming from a service provider. Then it will give you also a port, which is your 8080. So if you're connected to your wireless and we had set it to, let's say, 10.10.10.1 as your gateway, it will also give you the gateway here, right? So what I will do, I'll just close up here, then go to Chrome. Let me see if I can just directly open here. Okay. So I'll go to Chrome and I'll say local not local, he's localhost. So you just press to that address there, it will automatically open. So on your web server, instead of going there typing localhost then 192 blah 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 .80.80, just press on it, it will open the Mikhmon directly. So by default, this Mikhmon has default logins of Mikhmon and 1 2 3 4. Then you log in. Oh, did I set it? Okay, yeah, Mikhmon, then 1 2 3 4. Then you actually reach here. So if you need to change those settings, you change them from here, the logins to the Mikhmon. Then I'll activate this to print a QR code in case I want to. Then I'll still save if I want to. But now the important thing is coming here on this top and adding a router. So accordingly to the IP that you're assigned to, we usually recommend you to put in an IP ranging from the wireless gateway you're actually connected to. Apparently me, I'm connected to my wireless, so I have to use an IP in range with my wireless. Okay. So I'll say, let's say I'm going to say Nelly server. Server, and I'll have to write an IP here. Let me reserve the IP for the rest. So I'll put in my, let's say, MikroTik password. If it's usually recommend you put admin, then we usually tell you to put admin 256, let's say, 25678, whatever it is, according to your MikroTik password. Then the host name, the hotspot name, let's say you put Nelly Wi-Fi. Let me put this here. The name of your Wi-Fi, and you put the domain name we usually give you. I think we have used balanced Wi-Fi a lot. This is UGX. Then we put in live report as enabled. So for the IP address, this should be the IP address gateway of your network. So we usually set the gateway of your hotspot bridge to 10.10.10.1. That is when you're connected to your wireless. I think most clients that I've actually set for MikroTiks. But in case you don't know it, you can actually go to your MikroTik and check the IP address that you see when you open Winbox. Yeah, that IP address you see when you're connected to Winbox, that before you log in, is the one you put here. Or you can actually use as well. Me apparently, I think I'll use this 192.168. Let me check here. So I've checked, and mine is .100.7, and this is because I'm connected to my ISP router, and your router could be connected to also your ISP router. So they are all on the same network. But I'm going to show you into two different phases. Yeah. So after putting that, I'll click save and ping connection. So if it gives you ping okay, that means this host is okay on this port. How do I get the 100.7 instead of putting this 100.59 up here? .59. What? .8080. Why am I not using that? Because that is not the default gateway which is given to your MikroTik under the ISP. So we shall come here. Let me show you real quick through the camera. When you go to your Winbox, whatever address you're connected to here, if my Wi-Fi is connected to my ISP, it will give me an IP address here, right? And this IP address is what I will use. If my Wi-Fi is connected to the Wi-Fi for hotspot users, let's say if I switch to Kamtungo Wi-Fi, just like that, and it's connected, and if I come back here and refresh, it's going to change. So this is the gateway for what? The users. This is the gateway for the users. So if I need to connect to if I need to switch my internet connection and I connect it to that of the users, that means my address should change, which I will put the other side. Before I was saying 192.168.100.7, which I was using. But if I happen to change to that of the Wi-Fi users or the hotspot users, that means I'll have to put in this address. So you follow that. That's why we usually tell you that you connect yourself to that of the hotspot users so that you can actually monitor everywhere, because you might not follow the ISP address everywhere, since the router is in one position, but the other access points, they all use the bridge for hotspot users. So I'll go back here. And use 7. For your case, you'll use 10.10.10.1 if you're connected to that of your users accordingly. So that's how you fetch it. Then I'll save and make sure you put in the correct MikroTik password and username. Then I'll say connect. So after connecting, I'll have my interface already here. So I'll have hotspot active. I have hotspot users. I'm using a Radius server, that's why these users are not into the hotspot user. I'm using user manager. So here you can go ahead and create vouchers. You can see those who are active apparently, right? You can switch back to dashboard and then follow up the other prompts for how to use Mikhmon on voucher creation and stuff. Or I can actually view a desktop site view like that, just like how a PC shows, and I can peruse through whatever I want. So thanks for watching, and that's it. Don't forget to subscribe.